it wasn't like it's a questionable red. It was like soft. It was just dumb. Like the guy got tackled and they kicked out. I'm like, why would you do that? It was like the 89th minute, and then at that point, Tigres was just all out attack, and just his own goal. I felt bad for the guy, but
because what happened was because I saw I didn't watch the highlights. I was just kind of look at some of the stats online. It was like America was up 2-1. Ooh.
Lovely incisive pass.
There we go. Oh, America was up 2-1, and then they got a red, and then they scored an own goal, and then it went to penalties, and Tigres won, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's painful. That hurt. I mean, luckily it's just League's Cup, you know. It's like I don't know how much it hurt for America fans, but hopefully it's not too painful, you know.
He's through here.
There we go. Oh, come on.
Oh. Off the line.
You know when you always play with the same formation, and then now you're gonna play with some other formation, it totally throws you off.
And you're like, I thought I had two attack-minded midfielders. What's going on here?
It's so weird playing with this formation. It's like a vanilla 4-4-2. Oh no, it's a 4-4-1-1.
His teammates will thank him for that.
With Guido Rodriguez is probably the only defensive midfielder. Ooh, no. Let's go for it. I don't care. Let's go. Let's get it. Come on now, one.
Classic Noel.
Yeah, why not? I didn't even push anything. That was just him. That was preset into his FIFA code.
Oh. Technique, and he didn't quite catch it.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on. Takes a bit of confidence to
Who's
do
that supposed to be? Doesn't look like any America player. They're just generic Mexican guy.
We're giving it straight to the opposition.
I didn't play Uribe out of respect for the transfer, but I did play everyone else in America since Gio and
what's his face?
Because that's definitely Marchesín in net.
Yeah.
It's crazy how basically Marchesín's already a starter for Porto. That's how badly they needed him.
Yeah, and I saw that I think they registered or whatever Casillas.
Yeah.
So he's still on the team after the heart attack.
Yeah.
And they've spread it out wide here.
But they clearly needed needed a backup, or not backup, but just a new starter immediately. Because I think he's it's I feel like I saw some stuff about him landing in Portugal, and then it was honestly the next day it's here he is starting in a Champions League qualifier.
Yeah.
It must have been honestly it must have been at least 1 or 2 days afterwards.
Taking on the defenders. It's a good cross. It's not
really come on.
Poor clearance.
And by all accounts he was their best player.
Yeah.
Alvarez.
It looks like over the weekend Tecatito was playing as the right back.
I was following. He was the best player on the field, but it's like I tweeted out. It's when you're playing the Portuguese league and you're Porto, you can get away with playing him at right back for every league game except for Sporting and then
yeah. But that's that makes sense. But it's what kind of breaks my heart a little bit is it's all right, that's super cool. We've got Tecatito. He's learning how to basically be a wing back and just be a little bit more defensive minded. He was doing it last season, and it's he could be doing that exact same thing for Mexico, you know? It's just with Tata's formation, in his 4-3-3, the fullbacks definitely push high up the field, and Tecatito could be doing that. We could. It's I was trying to find because I was trying to think of ways. All right, so how do you make space for Lozano and Vela and Tecatito? It's dude, you can have Tecatito as a right back if you want. You can have.
That's how we started with Gallardo. We just stuck him at left back.
Yeah.
Oh. Wonderful interception.
Because it's at right back, I don't know, man. I still I don't really
The ball over the top. Slipping it through.
What are you doing? Because I still am not that convinced by Xhaka Fernando Navarro is like, he's alright, but I don't know if he's like what I want on the national team. Like, basically, honestly, I still think Layun is the best option. I would still have Layun start, but he's not getting any younger, you know?
He's not even starting.
Yeah, so I'd rather, I mean, that's why I feel like it'd be pretty cool to have, if we could have had someone like Tecatito, you know, especially against like small CONCACAF sides, why not?
Oh yeah, I guess you can play like a 3-4-3 against the smaller teams.
Yeah.
That's cut out. Cesar.
Oh, foul. Come on, ref.
He's given the free kick.
I've had some decent opportunities. I've had some shots. I'm just not clinical. It's like how I usually play in FIFA.
Mesa.
That's why I'm the D mid, or usually the winger, not the striker.
Yeah, I play D mid. Did you guys win Division 1 yet?
Time to get the ball in.
Nah, we dropped down to. Oh, here we go. We dropped down to like D4. Like at some point, like I think it was like a couple weeks back, and now we're back up to D3. But nah, dude, we had like a good run of form for a little bit, and then we just dropped. We actually had one guy, probably our best player. He like dropped out for a little bit because he was feeling a little frustrated. So we were without him for a little bit, but yeah, no, we were no longer at the heights of our D1 run. Oh, here we go. Oh my God! Oh my God, dude!
Passed it off target. Well off
I don't even know who's watching. I don't even know how many people are watching, but hopefully nobody's watching this because that was bad. We might just lose people just because of how bad my finishing is.
Improvement, I think you could say, from this lad.
Oh my God. Damn, Amelia talking shit.
Oh no, is Amy watching? No, Amy, no,
that was
please.
terrible.
Amy, no. Dude, we have to get Amy to play. Actually, I played with against Amy in FIFA. It actually is a long time ago. I want to say it was a couple years ago now. It might have been like 3 years ago. But yeah, we'll have to get Amy to play. But yeah, I'm sorry, Amy. That was awful.
I forget sometimes that Tom is British, but then I catch him playing like Cricket 2019. And I'm just like, damn.
Dude, I've taken a couple screenshots. I just don't send them to Tom because it's like 3 in the morning. But I'm like, all right, that was like, I don't be like, all right, it's a long night, time for bed. And I'm like, oh, who's still on? I'm like, is that Tom playing like cricket? Yeah, it's like some British name, like Lou something's like cricket, like extravaganza 19.
It was a real opportunity, but there might be a key moment in there.
Amy says you weren't playing against her.
Yeah, well, they really did.
Oh,
the hashtag Amy's pass.
He didn't miss by much, but he's missed
it. Amy. I'm sorry.
Sanchez.
Well, next time you drop by Amy, we're playing
wide
FIFA.
areas now. Well, there's one for him to chase in behind. He's reached in and turned it aside.
They've had to do a lot of defending, this team, over the last
7 people viewing. My brother, my cat, and
on the front foot, they could go ahead here.
There we go. Big time. I think last time we did this, was it earlier this year, last year? I think it was like maybe like 3 people, but then it might have just been like you, me, and like one other guy who was just like commenting the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh no! Ah!
Here's the shot.
Ah!
Blocked very quickly. You can see the deflection.
Wait,
there.
Amy has a Twitch account. Does that mean that she like streams herself playing video games too? Why do you have
No, you can just make one.
Oh, you can just like make one like out of nowhere?
Yeah, you don't stream anything.
Do you stream anything else, Raul? Or is it just FIFA?
Put the corner in the middle.
Yeah, it's just FIFA.
Cleared away by the defender.
All right, watch this. It's gonna be amazing.
Had a go. Threw everything behind that shot.
Amy says she's got multiple accounts.
Wasn't quite on target.
She's everywhere and nowhere.
Kind of areas, I'm sure he'll score pretty soon.
Wait, are you recording this for the podcast or no?
I probably won't even do that. Okay.
I was just say, should we start talking about soccer stuff? Because I was like, this might be a pretty bad podcast.
Nah. I gave up on it. I was like, nah. Because I listen to podcasts I'm driving, so I'm always like, if I was like trying to listen to this pod, I was like, this would suck.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, I'll just leave it as a stream.
Okay, let's say it's a good thing I didn't cut too much. I was like a little worried. Might be pretty bad.
Damn.
Trying to find an open.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, there it is. The opening goal of the game.
No wonder they're off and running in celebration.
Oh, man, that hurt. That hurt. Especially since I've had like 8 shots on target already.
I don't care if this guy's not on America anymore. That goal flips.
That sort of area, the ball will drop for you. And it
who's that supposed to be? I can't tell who anyone is. Oh, that was Olive.
Yeah. The goal drought, keep getting into the positions in the 18-yard, in the 6-yard box, and you will
start
score.
Jurgen Damm?
And it's been
no, I did not. He's on the bench.
Here. We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy that as well.
He's got to be like the most frustrating
prospect
for me in the last like 5-6 years.
Sanchez.
Espericueta? Maybe?
No,
just because like...
Maybe, but like, damn, like he could have gone to Europe on a passport. Like he didn't need anything. He could have just been there. He could have got an EU passport and gone to it. But then he went to Tigres. As Tigres are just spending money like crazy. So like I get it.
Well, he's openly admitted too that it's just that, like he gets a lot of money, and like I don't blame him for it though. You know, like if you're in his position, I'd do the same thing. You know. Like if someone was offering me a lot of money, I wouldn't blame him.
The shot's on. Him a plunge to make the save. It's a corner.
Yeah, I mean I get it. Like it's not like he's like playing a better cruise or something.
Good while now.
But
looking for a goal.
Until they offer him big bucks, you know.
Yeah. But it's just like I feel like he's like one of those guys that
the ball away from him with the tackle.
That stayed in Mexico and did not get any better. He's still the exact same player he was.
Like, no, that's true. It's like what
when he left Estudiantes when he was like 19. He's like the same player.
It's a good place to win.
Because it's like one thing to like stay in Mexico and do actually continue to develop and like kind of like hone your skill and your talent. It's another thing to be exactly the same. And now in your mid-20s, and you're kind of like, all right, so I guess this is the peak of your abilities. And we're not going to see much more. Because for a while, like what it was is just like, all right, this kid is incredibly fast. Like he, as long as he can like, fine tune his like touch, as long as he can kind of like get a little bit better with his like crossing and his shooting, like this guy's gonna be a beast. And nothing ever changed since then, you know?
Yeah. And I'm gonna say this, I'm not comparing him skill-wise, but like Gareth Bale was super fast when he was 18, 19. He played left back for Tottenham. But like,
you compare him to
I'm just saying, like, he had a similar skill set in that he was just a really athletic player, and just like, but he changed. Damm did not change at all.
No, he's been exactly the same.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta make some subs here. I gotta make some subs here. Speaking of Jurgen Damm. It's time.
I gotta make some subs too.
Time to bring him on. Let's just do that. Let's do that. And then, yeah. There we go. There we go. But yeah. Oh, this is pretty great because I just clicked on your Twitch account and I can see the subs you're making. Okay, all right. So you're going, it's like a 4-4-2.
Manager Alan is making
it's
this
a generic ass 4-4-2.
Substitution will take place.
I forgot America had Castillo too. They told him who, the Benfica?
Opposing defenders and
he came back.
Meza.
Yeah, where is Miguel Castillo? Is he still back with America now? I have no idea. These are the kinds of things that I should know, but I don't know.
Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last.
Oh, he's just messing with me. Oh, that's just rude. That's just rude.
Aguilera.
Oh, come on.
Can they hang on to this one-goal lead? The fans are trying to play their part in it happening.
Yeah, and it's the approach that the home team take that will be important.
Do you wasting time.
Push for another, or just try and hold what you have.
Time wasting.
That will be a throw.
What's Gignac's rating in this game, like 80?
Gignac's at 80 right now. I think that's fair. I would maybe a little bit higher, but I would say 80.
Cesar.
Oh, come on.
It's a red, bro.
Free kick for America.
It's red.
Ooh, a bad day all round.
But he's got to be.
Well. Picked up a yellow.
Got to be the Liga MX player. I can't imagine anybody in Liga MX with anything higher than an 80. Maybe an 81. Like maybe Guido Cesar might be an 81. Maybe Guido Rodriguez is like a 79. But I can't imagine anybody having anything higher than an 80 in Liga MX. Maybe an 81, but I don't know.
Guided through.
Oh, come on.
Oh!
We get to
Thank
see.
you.
Of course, the assistants
what are you doing,
don't,
Edson Alvarez? Is that Edson Alvarez?
I'm not sure, but anyway, the replay here.
He's in the game,
he's
yeah.
got it right.
He has. I mean, there was no real goal-scoring chance, but the defence would be pleased
over
that
in the Netherlands.
How do you think Gio's doing?
Valencia.
I mean, the fact that he was able to get that goal and assist a while back is a lot more than I thought he'd be doing. You know, obviously, he wasn't able to. He's not probably not going to be able to keep that up like week in and week out. But I generally thought it was going to be like a couple months before we even saw him on the field. I thought like I didn't even think he would be like getting that many minutes. So I don't know.
Well, they had to. They sold everyone, right?
Yeah.
Good work, really.
Although if you believe the rumors, they're looking for another striker. I don't know if it's the rumors or if actually Bielko actually said that, but apparently America want another striker. I know they.
There it is, the final whistle.
There it is. They definitely want Diego Reyes, but apparently Figueres want him as well. And like Figueres' president earlier today said that there is like definitely an interest for getting Reyes, but yeah, I mean he'll probably get minutes. We'll see what happens with Sebastian Cordova guy too, that academy player who's been getting some minutes as well. So I'm okay with it. Although I think we just have to be patient to see what Gio does.
You just hit up Manchester United, get Alexis Sanchez on loan.
Let's see. Should we do same team? Should we do just a rematch?
Yeah, you just do a rematch, and then we can pick different teams.
All right.
I think that's like a 4-game losing streak for you, man.
Yeah, but I was like, in the first half, I thought I played pretty well.
Yeah,
I thought I was doing okay. I had some decent shots.
The first 10 minutes of the game, I was trash.
My finishing just wasn't good. All right, what should we do now? Should we do clubs? Should we do national teams? We could do League of Mecha teams again. We could do Cruz Azul versus the Galaxy.
All right.
Who do you want to be? I'll let you decide who you want to be.
I'll be Galaxy.
Okay. Didn't even watch that game, but I was kind of hoping the Galaxy would win.
Wow!
Just
look at this. I know it's like old roster, but the Galaxy's 13 in attack better. Jesus.
I mean, that's just because of Zlatan. That's gotta be just because of Zlatan.
It's still crazy, man.
Honestly, Amy said she's disappointed me. I'm glad that Amy is our one listener has committed to not one listener. I guess we have 7 now. It keeps changing, but our one commenter is really committed to talk about how disappointed she is in me.
Damn. You hate to see it. It'd be your own kind sometimes, bro. It'd be your own kind.
But yeah, dude, I was kind of hoping the Galaxy would do well, or like get the win, just because it would be kind of fun. I think Amy actually talked about that in the Mexican soccer show, because when it's like, because I knew it was gonna be like a Liga MX final, and it's like, all right, cool, that's all right, but it's not really exciting. But just because it's fun just to see soccer fans just getting like riled and angry and like bothered, and that definitely would have bothered a lot of Mexican soccer fans if Galaxy would have gotten through.
Yeah.
You don't really care? Yeah.
Amy, I'm procrastinating really badly. This is my current source of entertainment.
Oh, Jerry Flores. Let's do this. Let's bring him in.
The ghost of Jerry Flores?
He's there.
Alright. He's been there for a minute. You got 5 seconds.
Oh, I got it. But yeah, like when, like for example, like when Atlanta United won last week, like here's the thing, I didn't watch that game either. I didn't really care, but then once they ended up like getting the lead, and then once they ended up like getting the win, like it was a lot of fun just seeing like Mexican soccer fans just like doing their best to pretend like they get like, or not even to pretend, because the trophy really doesn't matter. Like no one really cares, but just like Mexican soccer fans going out of their way to say that they don't care, you know?
Now they can push the lead to 6 with victory today.
Let's be honest though, there's one big segment of the Mexican soccer fans that were like, this is terrible, terrible, terrible.
There's not been too much to separate
the two teams.
I think this will be close.
This is the lineup that the coaches picked for LA
They're
Galaxy
just
today.
like, this is embarrassing, blah, blah,
We think,
blah.
Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which
here we
can
go.
look a bit negative.
Yeah,
I
but you
still
look at the
can't believe
players in
Chivas
that
won the
five, that
Champions
midfield
League
five, and I
against,
think
was
a
it Red
couple
Bulls?
at least will be trying to support
No, it was
front
no, it was against Toronto in the final. Because they went up against New York Red Bulls. I think the Red Bulls,
I think that back four
because
is
I
really
think the
important
Red
for them. They've
Bulls
got to be strong and solid.
beat
But they've got a bit of
Cholos
protection,
in the
haven't they?
quarterfinals,
They should have
and
more than
then they
enough.
beat,
All good defenders in
and
their
then
own rights, but,
Chivas beat the Red Bulls in the
Shots on
semis.
here.
Boom! Ah.
Really hit well, but didn't trouble the
And then the
goalkeeper.
final was
Yeah,
Toronto,
maybe a
because
little
Toronto
side to
beat
form
Tigres
in
in
there.
America on the way over to the final.
I just remember thinking like, well, this is it, because Toronto had just come off like the greatest season in MLS history.
Yeah. And so
then,
this season.
Here's from Alessandrini.
But yeah, but I remember like a
Yeah,
bunch of us being like,
it's the
all right, and like
goalkeeper's
we're like, Toronto, they're the favorites, right? And it felt really weird to say, but like it's like they gotta be the favorites, and I mean they were playing pretty well. Like I mean, who cares? I mean, doesn't matter.
Well,
Like
that's gone
Chivas
back
won.
to the
That's all that
goalkeeper.
matters.
I know, but that's just
Toronto,
crazy to me, because Chivas was trash.
Better than this
They-
if they're going
they,
to make
like,
progress.
They were
Doing it
coming off a
straight away.
really bad season. I know they won the championship like 6 months before, but by the time the Champions League was happening, they were bad.
Yeah.
And they
That
still
well with the
won.
interception.
Granted, it was on PKs, so it was close, but
It will be a
They still,
corner.
yeah, but all that matters is that they won.
yeah.
That's all that matters.
Corner's
Oh,
taken.
snap.
Boom.
He scored.
Oh. Is that
Fantastic
Caraglio?
start.
Yep.
Milton.
Really quick off the blocks here.
Yeah.
Once
yeah,
I had
yeah.
once it was me controlling Jonah on that corner kick, I was like, oh, this is it.
Where did that goal come from?
Look at you see me jumping, and like your guy just cut in front of me.
Timing of the header, they were
Oh,
all
Bingham. Good
perfect
try, man.
to finish off that corner.
And that has
I was talking to some
opened the
people
score
on
at
Twitter
1-0
about this,
here.
but like, what do you think of Bingham?
Here's from
He
Alessandrini.
used to play for the Earthquakes. So I used to watch him a little bit back then. I don't know. I mean, look, I don't know what I can really say about the guy, because I feel like I don't know enough about him, you know?
Spotted
Like when I saw him playing with the Earthquakes, there was nothing that really stood out about him to me. I know he's had like occasionally when I do watch the Galaxy, I've seen some like very good games from him, but is he like an extremely good goalkeeper? I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I feel like I don't know enough about the guy, you know?
Yeah, someone talking about how the Galaxy keep missing a goalkeeper. I'm like, do you remember Jamie Pinetto?
Jaime Pineda?
Like,
or
yeah, Jaime, yeah.
that guy, right?
He wanted a bigger deal, and the Galaxy were like, no, so they let him go. And I feel like ever since then, they have not been able to replace him.
Alessandrini.
Ooh, that's a decent.
That's dealt with the problem. Hernandez. Well, we've got
Oh,
an
be
offside
on.
call. Alan, I must say,
I
it is
thought
the
that
most
would be
difficult
on.
thing in all the officiating, I think. But this assistant
VAR's
has got
ruining
eagle
the
eyes.
spirit of the
They
game.
want to do that job.
Get this VAR out of here.
The speed that players move now.
I love when they ask
As it
Pochettino
turns
about it.
out,
He's like,
what a great call.
I love VAR.
Gonzalez.
Dude, that's been like, it's been kind of funny because I listened to like a couple of like English soccer
There's a chance to
podcasts,
attack
and
from
like,
the tackle.
ooh,
Alessandrini.
there's the last like couple of recent episodes.
Really good
Ooh,
defending. If
there's
he hadn't
definitely been like
touched
a
it, it
lot
was
of
goal.
VAR talk and
Now,
a
one of the
lot of
keepers
like
thanking him for that bit of closing
frustrations
down by his
talking about
defender.
VAR. It kind of makes me think that maybe,
Well, now they've got the
like,
ball,
even
what are
though
they
we
gonna
kind of
do with
wanted, we were like excited about VAR coming in. We were like, cool, Now we're gonna know the truth. We're gonna know the exact answer. Like there is gonna be a gray area. We're gonna know exactly whether things are right or wrong. And then we see VAR and we're like, maybe we like a little bit of that gray area, you know? Like we like it to
but
be.
But that's
like,
the thing though. It's not gray. It's like because they only use it for like specific instances, so it's not gray in my mind. It's like he's off or he's on, you know?
Yeah. But I think that people
I know.
People like the gray area of just like, oh yeah, he was off, but it was only by like inches, so like we like that gray area. Like maybe people kind of find that like more interesting. Like there's more of a human aspect of it, and maybe even though we all wanted it to be kind of like precise and perfect, and we like the idea of knowing what's right or wrong, maybe people are just like, oh, maybe even if it is a gray area, maybe I'm not saying I agree with it. I'm just saying I feel like a lot of people kind of feel that way now.
Blocked off the pass there.
Oh. I thought I had that.
It's Ibrahimovic again.
Get out of here, Zlatan. Oh.
Alessandrini.
Oh.
Attack that wasn't quite that in the end. Couldn't hold on to the ball.
Ooh, it's good for you to get to Zlatan there. I think he could have like muscled me off and gotten a goal there.
Oh god.
Hello.
That's a good spot by the defender.
He's on.
Steered through.
No, there we go. Easy.
Goes.
Easy.
Oh yeah.
The gap.
The gap is closing.
The counter-attack. Time to perfection.
The thing with the gap, it's like, that's another thing, like speaking of black and white, it's like, Liga MX fans, like, think that it's like black and white, it's just kind of like, if you're an MLS team, you're terrible. It's like, nah, that's not true. It's like,
come on, man. I would take Atlanta United over like 3/4 of Liga MX.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, is like, everybody thinks it's just like, all teams are like the Colorado Rapids. Like, that's all of MLS, right? Like, nah, not really. It's like LAFC, they would be in a... honestly, I would say LAFC would be in a playoff spot. I'm not going to say they're going to be like in the top 3, but I would say they'd be in a playoff spot. And like Puebla and Veracruz, like, they would have a tough time qualifying for the playoffs right now in Major League Soccer. Like, I could like confidently say that.
Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass.
There's just much more of an overlap than we think. Although, yeah, the best teams are going to be, like, in the end, still going to be Monterrey and Tigres, you know? And it's still probably going to be Cruz Azul, still probably going to be America, but there's more overlap than we think. Yeah.
Attacking team not happy about that offside call, but
give VAR.
See it again here.
Well, he is quick, this lad, and he can afford to give himself another yard.
Yeah.
I think he's got the beating of these defenders in a race.
Questionable.
I'm trying to potentially go to El Tráfico this Sunday. No guarantees, though.
Where's it at?
There's going to be 3 minutes added on.
It's going to be, Bank of California, so LAFC is hosting it. Oh, that's
Could get a goal back here.
Oh, no! Real life Zlatan would have made that.
Wow.
Real life Zlatan.
Oh, he didn't touch it either.
Yeah, Chuy Corona didn't have to do anything. Hey, that does look a lot like Zlatan.
I'm probably using his older... I mean, when this game started, wasn't he? Oh no, he was at LA. Never mind.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was already at LA.
Quick interception.
Come on. Should have been 2-1 right there. That was a golden opportunity.
Halfway mark. Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
I would be happy with that first.
I feel pretty good about myself right now. I don't want to get like too excited and like hopeful, but I think I can get a couple more goals here. I can get a couple more goals. Yeah.
It hurts, but it's true. I've given up all hope after Zlatan missed that.
Like, if Zlatan isn't going to do it, who is?
Yeah.
Rip a shot from with Jonah from like from outside the 18-yard box or something.
The start of the second half.
I should just do what the Galaxy do in real life and just kick it out wide and just send cross after cross after cross to.
Is that what they did
that's
yesterday?
what they do. It's insane. It's like if he gets hurt, like, I don't think any other team in MLS relies on one player as much as they do.
Dos Santos.
Yeah.
Rumblings of discontent around this ground. The team
with great vision here.
It's unfortunate because he's an aging player and they gotta look for a plan B. Like, I guess that's why you bring in someone like Pavon.
Yeah. A bit of width into this attack. Real good contest between.
When is he gonna be able to play? I mean, he was like in preseason, right?
What was that?
Isn't he just coming off preseason?
Pavon?
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, but I mean, that's like, I mean, if you're looking towards the future, you got to have someone like that.
Oh yeah. I just meant like this year.
Dos Santos.
Hopefully by the time he gets up to speed,
yeah,
it's good or something.
On to Ibrahimovic.
Oh god.
Ball in behind from Ibrahimovic.
That's the other funny thing between like MLS and Liga MX fans were like, MLS teams are, MLS fans like pretty confident that their league's getting better, which I agree with. Liga MX fans feel like, you know, it's far superior, but in the end, like when you think about the rivalry, it's like, well, MLS and Liga MX would be nothing if it wasn't for that South American talent that's like packing both leagues.
Yeah.
You take away a lot of that South American talent from like MLS and Liga MX, you have like a long list of like average Mexican and American players.
Aguila. Baca. Alvarado.
Yes. Oh,
quite clearly a free kick.
But who was actually packing the stadium with like homegrowns? By homegrowns, I mean just domestic players. It's Liga MX.
Yeah, for sure. That's right.
Granted, none of those guys are probably under 23,
Very
but
straightforward save for the goalkeeper.
I stopped.
Trying a bit too hard, trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent.
Cleared actually, yeah.
And out comes the goalkeeper, enjoying the chance to kick that one away. Spotted well by the defender, cut it out.
It's kind of strange. Kimberly, she has like a little bit of a crush on like Shui Corona. Like him? Of all dudes? Shui Corona?
Hey, just some respect, bro. Captain us the gold medal.
Him, and then she's definitely somewhat infatuated with Jonathan Dos Santos. She thinks that he is a gorgeous specimen. That kind of like makes a little bit more sense to me, but
I don't know.
Corona just...
I already questioned her choice in men long before, so I don't know.
Oh, here we go.
Karma!
Oh. My hands started sweating. Started getting nervous.
Instant karma from my comment.
Oh man, I should just pass it right there. Sorry, I'm still winning 2-0. So how are you feeling about Chicago Fire? Or, yeah, have you been following the Fire this season, or is it the kind of thing where you're just like, because I feel promising. Like it would make sense, like if I lived in the Chicago. Oh, what just happened?
I'm glitched.
Oh yeah, mine froze.
Yeah, me too. Can you press start?
Let me see. No. I can go back to the home screen. Oh no.
Oh wait.
It's no longer synced. Whatever.
The draw.
You just couldn't take the fact that I was going to get the win there.
I was about to score right there.
You just couldn't take the fact that I was going to get the win.
Dang. Hey, it didn't count by official rules. Alright. Are we gonna do our classic Mexico versus Mexico?
Yeah, let's do Mexico.
Alright.
I like that idea. Yeah.
Alright, let you pick the kits.
The classicals of classicals. Mexico versus Mexico. Here's a big question. Are you going to start Chicharito or Jimenez?
Hold on, I got 40 seconds.
Ooh, this is very messed up.
This game has Corona at right back.
FIFA's like, yeah, right, that makes sense.
I'm gonna leave him there too.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh man, I just needed a little bit more time.
I know.
Oh, someone's saying the colorful kids stay undefeated.
That's my brother. Don't worry, he's been tweeting out clips because you can make clips on Twitch.
Oh, has he really been doing that?
Yeah, so
it's just like just a compilation of all my misses.
Don't worry, he got your goal too, aka my terrible practice.
Yeah. This is exciting. The biggest rivalry match in the world. Mexico versus Mexico.
I mean, we all know Mexican's biggest enemy is another Mexican.
Here's 2079. We've actually cloned the entire Mexican national team. Dark United Marketing has realized, actually, you don't need the U.S. men's national team. You just need Mexico to play Mexico. And then they just cloned the entire Mexican national team to go up against the Mexican national team. That's the future, man. That's what's going to happen. And everybody's gonna be like, oh, dude, I love Chicharito. They'll be like, nah, dude, Chicharito clone's even better. What are you talking about, man?
For this game. Well, we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1 formation, which can look a bit negative.
Yeah, but you look at the players.
You got a five-man back line?
Midfield five, and I think
that's not 5 man. It's just Edson Alvarez dropped back a little bit.
Now this is the lineup for Mexico.
I'm not gonna tell you my formation.
He looks as though the manager's set up a team here.
They just said you had like a 5-man back line.
We're not going to be beaten today.
It does look that
it's
way,
probably confused because Edson Alvarez is in the midfield. So
it's because we've seen this manager set up teams in the past and just concentrating on a clean sheet.
Trying to find a way through here, probing away. Hernandez. Right up. And now the shot.
Oh, get out of here! Get out of here, Cheech. Is that Cheech? Oh no, it's Maradona.
Contact on the ball.
I don't want to. I'm kind of excited to see him and hopefully Hernandez is going to play more this year.
Yeah.
He has to. Finish where they sold. What's his face? Giovanni Lo
Celso. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they brought the Nabil Fekir guy, who's another guy who can play the midfield. I don't think he's a winger.
I think he's more of a striker.
Yeah, that's still going to make things tough for minutes for Linus, just because it's more competition right there in the roster.
Well, the wide man can show his
but hopefully he does eventually get a starting role.
Andres Guardado.
Nah, dude, get out of here. Oh, no. Oh, that's a foul. That's a foul.
Clean.
Oh.
Interception here.
Should just put triangle up there.
Right back to Tecatito.
And it is Lozano.
His tackle rating's probably like 20.
Quickly.
It's like -3. Get up for it.
Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Excellent pressure. They should be able to build from here in midfield. That's an easy cutout for the opposition.
The nice thing is that he's Tecatito's fast as hell. So even after a mistake, he can track back really well.
Oh, thank you. There we go.
Gallardo. Goalkeeper is there for him, and he's played it to him. Moreno.
Oh my God.
He's got some room out here in the wide position.
Araujo almost had a goal.
Well read. Corona. And here's the shot.
Oh. There we go.
Oh. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed.
I was watching some highlights from, Real Madrid versus Celta Vigo.
Yeah.
And I didn't see the full match, obviously. But it looked like Araujo was not doing well for a couple of those goals. Like he kind of ooh. He had some poor marking at one point. He had like a bad tackle.
Really away. Poor clearance.
Like I saw some of his stats. I was like, all right, he did okay.
Alvarez.
But like when I watched the highlights, it's like, oh, he could have done a better job for a couple of those goals.
And then you remember, it's Madrid.
Trying to switch on the
I mean, obviously, it's difficult for any defender to go up against Real Madrid.
Well, the opposition pushed up. They were defending a high line there, taking a chance.
And it is Lozano. Quick interception.
Very athletic, very impressive.
Got to keep the ball here under some pressure.
Excellent
organisation from the coach to get his team to do this. When they lose the ball, then they go and get it back. We can put them in front.
Was that Layun?
With the header.
Come on, dude.
That's the expected result.
Back to the training ground, I think.
Aim towards the ground. What are you doing? Too much power.
He was like talking a bunch of shit after Tigres won yesterday. Because he made the winning goal. Cesar?
Oh, I thought it was Layun. I was like, oh, what was Layun saying? I was like, that doesn't seem like Layun. What was he saying?
He was just like talking shit to the fans and stuff. Just like after he scored, he was like celebrating a lot more than what you would think he'd be celebrating for that cup.
Yeah.
But then it's like, oh,
he was almost wheeling away to
it's also like, oh, it's America. I played at Chivas, but
yeah. Did I see? I don't know if I was like, because I was just like looking at Twitter every now and then last night. So thank you. Oh, come on. But was Tuca saying something to the fans?
I don't know. There was like a weird discussion that took way too long after it was going to PKs. Like they were trying to figure out where they were kicking them or something. I think one of the ends had like All America fans, and I don't know if they didn't want to kick there.
Yeah.
Or no, I don't know if they're just trying to figure out where they were gonna kick.
Corona.
Yeah.
It's an excellent cross.
But then they like flipped the coins to figure out where they were gonna kick the PKs.
Flag went up straight away. Referee blew offside. Lozano.
Okay.
Corona.
Oh.
Corona. Good vision here. Guardado. Looked a certain goal until the defender managed to get some contact.
That's just
I just didn't put enough power behind that shot. Oh, maybe it would have gone in if it wasn't for Guardado.
Yeah, it was. Guardado doing things.
Corner played into the middle, and they get it away. Taking on the defenders.
Oh, please tell me that was deflected, Edson.
He was a long way out.
Please tell me that was deflected.
To try his luck from there.
No, he's backing out. Oh, no. Oh, no, Edson, that was terrible. Oh, man. Oh, come on. Oh.
Living dangerously.
Oh, it's not a foul?
And there is the halftime whistle. 0-0 at the break.
You know, I feel like I was playing better. I feel like I'm worthy of being up 1-0 right now, but I'm not.
One of the
it hurts
sides
a little
here,
bit.
but they've got no reward for it.
No, all eyes on the strikers because the rest of the team has done their job in terms of creating chances, just can't take them.
I think Chance is at the Red Stars game.
What was that?
I think Chance the Rapper is at the Red Stars game.
He's at the Red Stars? What's the Red? The NWSL team.
Yeah.
Since when is he a soccer fan?
I don't know, but he's a Chicago fan, so. I don't know what he's I thought he'd be getting ready for his tour.
Dude, my
Bottle said he wants to smoke. Man, I'll take Bottle on. I don't care how bad I am.
Oh man. You know how sometimes you change your, you switch your tactics a little bit, and then FIFA's like, all right, cool. So you want Shuki to be your central defender, and then at halftime you're like, how did this just happen? That's what happened a little bit. they had Lozano as my left back for whatever reason. Here we go. That's why I wasn't able to get the goal here, but now I feel better.
And it's the second half now, started by Mexico.
You got like unit right back?
Yeah. And then Gallardo's the right back.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Oh, the red.
Referee's going to take
it. I didn't see anything. You didn't see anything, ref. You didn't see anything.
Yellow card from the referee.
Wow.
Well, look at the referee.
VAR.
No hesitation from him.
Wow.
Let's see. No, that's clean.
Oh.
That's clean.
It'd be your own kind. Wow.
Dude, Ochoa's flopping. Oh my god, Ochoa. It's disgusting. Come on, man.
What do you think about Ochoa coming back? I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean, I assume he said he wanted to stay in Europe. I assume he did actually he was actually looking for a club out there. And like clearly he
looking for teammates in the middle.
Put enough of an effort. If he was like willing to play in like Belgium,
yeah,
for like standard leagues, that says a lot about his like effort of just like and willingness to stay in Europe, you know. So I think you got to give him credit, and he was out there for a bit, and like I don't know, he deserves his payday. Let him get that money.
Decided that this time they're going to play the short corner. And here's the shot. It's come off the goalkeeper, still in play. Well, there it is. The opening goal of the game.
No wonder they're off and running in celebration.
It hurts.
Right back to Gatito!
No. Wasn't even a nice goal. Is that that looks like a short-haired Pizarro who's just like celebrating with me.
Well, that is the sign of a clinical finisher. Somebody that knows where the goals are. Go. They don't have to look up.
Here it is. It's for realsies now.
Has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Now this looks promising. Looking for an opening with some good controlled build-up.
I'm curious to see how Edson does. And
strong challenge.
Yeah, man, I'm actually looking forward to that, especially if they already gave him a debut, you know?
When they get possession, threads it through. It was a promising situation. They could have made more of that.
Oh, no!
Chippy!
Oh, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Wow!
Dude, what just happened there?
I don't know why he would chip it. I wasn't holding L1. He must have literally just mishit it on the easiest. Wow. FIFA be on that bullshit.
Corona. Moreno.
I thought for sure that was a goal.
That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting. Guardado in the middle.
Boom.
Oh! Away by the defender.
Guardado's gonna hit that.
Hey Varro, let's play after this game. I know you ain't doing shit.
Guardado. And shoots! Jimenez. Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack.
Oh.
Now this is an interesting
Playing
attack.
with fire here.
Oh.
Right.
Guardado. Poor attempt at a pass, really.
Come on. Get to it, come on.
Guardado.
This is frustrating. Gotta make some
Moreno.
subs.
Gallardo. Prepared to just pass the ball around in their own half, winning the game as the scoreline tells you. Jimenez. Araujo. Layun. They might have played him in here.
No.
Jonathan Dos Santos. Guardado in the middle. And they get it away.
Whew.
It's a corner. An example of excellent refereeing here. He delayed.
For my tackle from behind, in which I was trying to get a red, so I was getting frustrated. Come on. Yeah, they put Tecatito back in the midfield. Oh, it's because I'm more attack minded. That's why. All right. All right. Let's do. Let's do that. Do that.
30 seconds.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I believe.
He wanted that previous attack to at least find its natural conclusion.
Yeah, he is one of our more experienced refs.
I know how to get red there.
I like watching him go about his work.
Yeah, dude.
Showed his experience there.
I forgot you had a corner.
Put the corner in the middle.
Oh,
no. Goes for the punch from the corner.
Come on, Herrera.
He's got his shot off now. Oh, really close, great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right.
Here you go, I got plenty of time. You got the equalizer here. Wasn't it? Ooh, that was a decent shot.
20 minutes of the 90 still to play.
I'm trying to think of something else to talk about, but I'm like focusing so much on FIFA now.
Could be dangerous. Or not, as the case may be.
There we go. That's fine.
I had one more dribble.
Thank you.
What?
Vela.
Oh, just too far.
A chance to put in a decent cross, but he's actually put in a wasteful one. Couldn't go down the outside, he's gone inside. The shot's on. Not far away.
Come on. Come on.
Well on top, and they will be confident they'll get another chance at least.
That's a decent opportunity, Guardado. Oh, man.
What the hell's going on? Alright, let's make some subs. Oh, great. So when I changed my formation before the game started, it never changed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Trying to make some tactics here. I'll keep one sub on, just in case, you know. Oh, wait.
Time to put some tactics. We're going to be playing at 6-4-0 formation. 6 defenders, 4 midfielders, 0 strikers.
I don't know.
Have you ever done that in football, man? Have you ever done that in Football Manager? You're like, cool, I'm up 1-0. Let's move everyone as far back as possible.
Oh, I do that all the time when I'm playing like as some scrubby team, and I'm beating like some big team. I'm like, all right, time to play the 6-4 formation. 6-4-0.
Like,
or I'm not even joking. I think one time I was like a MLS team in Champions League, and I was like, nope. I think I might have been beating Monterrey like a couple years ago when Monterrey was like the shit.
He spotted teammate Jonathan Dos Santos.
Oh, fuck.
That's great.
And I think I scored an early goal, and I proceeded to park the bus for the next like 80 minutes.
Got the ball back by that interception.
You're like 6-4. You're like, you know what? That's one too many midfielders. 7-3-0.
I thought about it. There's not enough space in the field.
Oh, here we go.
Pass and cut it out. Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition. And now the shot.
Oh,
he's blocked the shot well.
Oh no!
Gets his cross in.
Oh, you gave it straight to the keeper. Come on.
Goalkeeper cleared away, well away from goal.
Let's go, Reda.
Fabian.
I wonder if he's gonna get some minutes.
Hernandez. Tried to tackle here, and he's done that.
No.
Oh no, that's where I wanted. That's not where I wanted the triangle. There we go. Thank you. Just want to keep things interesting. I get it.
Get up.
The referee had a good look at that. Decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Carlos Vela. Hernandez.
What? You got Vela?
And here's the shot.
Yes. Oh, come on.
From such a powerful shot, but he made sure that the net wasn't required behind him. In goes the corner. Cleared away by the defender. Takes on the shot. He's gone for the volley, and it nearly paid off.
Yeah,
I had hope. I should have controlled it, but I was just.
That kind of volley.
I just wanted to highlight. I just wanted to have like the most incredible goal I've ever had in FIFA of all time. Here, right here. I'm open.
Waste as much time as possible.
Fabian. Hernandez. Came in with a challenge.
Oh no, why would you make that pass? Oh no!
Shot on!
Yes! Oh, come on, Cheech.
I thought that was in, Martin, I've got to say.
And they're sending the goalkeeper up for the corner. Put the corner in the middle. Good defensive.
Oh yeah, you have all out attack?
Yeah.
Because you do.
Ball shows 3 added minutes. He tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper had no problems at all. The keeper decided to take it on.
There's like a glitch in FIFA where the kicker's or the goalkeeper's actually really good.
Yeah.
Because no one, you see how he was dribbling and no one like stepped up, no computer player stepped up to defend him? Yeah, that's like the glitch.
Ochoa was so frustrated he couldn't score on Ochoa.
That's an easy cutout for the opposition, saw the pass coming.
Ah!
There's the last blast on the whistle today.
Good games. Good games overall.
Played very well today, and look the side that the
It was a pleasure playing with you. We should play again soon. Shout out to everyone listening on the chat, aka
good value for that
mostly
daylight between themselves and the competitors. They've been dominant. The most impressive